Having some technical difficulties, so this is about my 5th attempt. Hopefully this one will stick. We are trying out a brand new game tonight called Book of Travels. It's from Steam, and I stumbled across it a little while ago and had it on my wish list, and it came out yesterday, so here we are. It's touted as a TMORPG, which I guess stands for Tiny MMORPG instead of Massive. Each server, I guess, can only have up to about 7 people, and it's not very social. You can't chat. You can emoji with each other, and you're I don't think, very rarely going to see each other. But that is what it's about. We were just starting with the beginning of character creation, and I was explaining that a form is different than a typical class. It's more like in Dungeons and Dragons. You kind of build your character from personality and background and things like that, and then your class just kind of evolves from there. So we were kind of taking a peek at each of these forms. So there's kind of a form, and then you have a wind affinity, which is kind of like your class in a way, like you're good at magic or you're good at strength, things like that. Then there's races. Most are this Askin folk. That's all I've seen so far, which makes me wonder that might be all that's available right now. This is early access, so all the features are not going to be there. And then the wind that you're born in also affects things. So let's take a look. There's the Veiled, Soft the Stepping, Still the Gaze. This is Askin folk and Western Wind, and is mechanical and social. The Mirther, Unfetteredly with Song Set Free. Askin folk, Western again, social spiritual. The Crested, Splendor bright, worn clear and light. Askin folk, Northern Wind. The Northern Wind is more cerebral, calm, and mindful. And they are social spiritual. Welcome, Shasiv, to my stream. Let's see, the Weatherer, Scarred and Hardy, Storm-Racked Soul. Again, Askin folk, Southern Wind, which says is stormy and energetic qualities, and they are physical social. The Mosswalker, Deep Cleft, Bright in Small Delight. Askin folk, Eastern. Eastern Wind is powerful, just, and true. By the way, I didn't mention before, but these paintings were all hand painted of all these classes right here. Of all the forms, which I think they're beautiful pieces of artwork. So definitely take a look at them when you're scrolling through. They're worth taking a look at. Let's see, the Enfolder, Serve and Shine with Strength and Kind. This is a Southern Wind, which is stormy and energetic again, but mechanical and physical. By the way, the magic in this game seems to be involving knot tying and tea, which is just crazy sounding to me. But I love that it's just so different than anything I've seen before. So, let's see, the Regent, Treasure the Measure, the Underknown. Northern Wind again, which is cerebral, and they are mechanical social. The Larker, Plays for Life and Laughter Bright. Ooh, I like this one. This is a Western creative one with, this is physical spiritual. Okay, so there was one I liked before, the Mirther, which was also Western, but it was social spiritual. And this one is physical spiritual. Got it. The Ribboned, Magic Plain at Hearth's Not Feigned. Spiritual, physical. But Northern Wind, which is the more thinking one, the more cerebral one. The Gleaner, Quick for the trick, first to the findings. Again, social spiritual, but Southern, which is the stormy energetic. So kind of more of a chaotic affinity. Man, there's so many choices. I almost want to just pick by the artwork. The Good Word, Plain and Trusted Trail-Made Child. Eastern Wind, which is the powerful, just, and true. Mechanical, physical. The Dimmed, which is the powerful, just, and true again. Wisdom wide as sand and tide. Spiritual, mechanical. And we're back to the beginning. So I guess to me, the thing that would most help me decide would be the wind. I feel like I'm more of a western wind, the creative and mystical. I'm not calm. I mean, I like to think, but it's just too calm and peaceful for me. I'm not stormy. I'm not like, that sounds paladinish to me. So definitely I'm a western wind. Wish there was a way to, if I had a suggestion right now, it would be, let me filter by wind. So I want to see only western winds. I mean, you can see the big W here, so that'll help. So we've got western wind, which is mechanical, social. I don't think I'm mechanical. I think I'm going to be social, spiritual, western, which I think is going to mean I'm the Murther. But we're going to go through one more time quickly to look at other westerns. This was that physical, spiritual one. I do love Place for Life and Laughter Bright. Let's see what else. Any other western ones? No. So I think we're going to go with the Murther is going to be it. Next. Background. Whether or not it is a past you cherish or despise, your background affects who you are and will influence your future. Your wanderer's age and gender does not affect gameplay, as it included solely for any role-playing purpose you choose to pursue when enacting your character. Rural upbringing. Growing up in the farmlands, you learned at an early age how to work the fields, care for livestock, and read the shifting of the seasons. Additional information. Your character background story and other extra character descriptions are free for you to write. These cannot be viewed by other players. Okay, so really this is so strongly influenced by Dungeons and Dragons. It says your age and gender does not affect gameplay. So we were just having this discussion last night in my D&D group, because we have a campaign where we started as level 1, but one of the characters was older. And how do you explain an older character being level 1? How could they possibly, be brand new when they've been around? And there were a couple of different suggestions, like they lived their whole life one way, and there was an inciting incident that kind of made them rethink their life, and so then they went down to level 1 because they weren't used to that kind of experience. So there were a couple other different ones we came up with, but it was an interesting thing because they say age doesn't matter, but really, if you're going to make yourself 80, then you have to somewhat explain how you're inexperienced. And I love that we can write our own background story. I wish, though I understand, I wish that everybody could see it if they were on and able to see you. But I get that because it can be used for abuse, and I understand. And unfortunately, the world we live in, that you can't allow that. But it would be neat to be able to see other people's background stories. I am not going to take the time to do that right now. Probably never, because I just don't have that kind of time. Page. Let's see. Let's make my 26. New, but not a baby. And we'll be... Whoops, that's not how you spell that. Upbringing. Okay, so we read the rural. What else do we have as choices? Small town upbringing. You grew up in a small settlement, learning to tend to your parents' vegetable garden and heed the individual peculiarities of neighboring villagers. Okay. Big urban. Urban upbringing. You grew up in a large city, learning the business relationships between trade, craft, supply and demand, and the many faceted rules of the city's streets and alleys. Crafts. Your youth was spent in apprenticeship, learning the trade of your parents. You have a good understanding of the nature of stone, wood, and metal. Mystic upbringing. Your child's spirit was open to the mysteries. You spent your youth learning to control your mystic gifts. Unknown. Lost memories. You have little recollection of your past, nor how you lost your memory. unburdened by any dark memories, still you imagine you know something of what is to be an uprooted tree. Illegal. Outlaw upbringing. You were raised as a cub amongst bandits, learning the tricks and skills necessary to live outside of gentle society. Naval. Oh, here we go. A child of a sea-born family. You spent most of your youth on ocean-going vessels, learning the language of the waves and the weather. Oh, just sounds perfect. Mountain. Child of the mountains. You grew up in the mountainous terrain, tending goats, climbing rocks, exploring caves, and listening to the silent beat of the mountain's heart. Islander. Ooh. You grew up in an island, shore fishing, gathering driftwood, and pondering the mysteries of the tides and the endless horizon. That sounds like Moana, which is my favorite Disney movie. It was Cinderella forever, but man, Moana just speaks to me. Highborn. Lacking nothing in care and comfort, you have enjoyed a privileged childhood as a highborn, bred to shoulder the responsibility of keeping the secrets of engineering and master iron. Okay? Poor. Like so many other children of the destitute or unfortunate, for you, going to sleep cold and hungry was the norm rather than the exception. Still, you survived where many perished. Religious. Man, there's a lot of upbringings. You were raised under the influence of religious believers. After a childhood governed by strict rules and constant judgment, you are now free to pursue your own ways of worship. Enslaved. You spent your childhood as the property of others. Without freedom to choose, you took learnings from every encounter. At Freedom's Store for the first time, you now stand ready to make your own life choices. Wow, that's interesting. So that's it. That's back to rural. So many good choices, but let's be honest, it was always going to be naval. Well, once I saw there was a naval. I liked Mystic before that, but I am an ocean girl, so. Alright, next. Personality. Okay, wow. How many traits? Besides being a crucial cornerstone for your role-playing experience, your Wanderer's personality traits will affect a great variety of situations. Okay. Positive traits will grant you benefits in certain aspects of your travels and can often, with clever use, be used to your advantage. Your negative traits, on the other hand, may at times disadvantage or hinder your pursuits. And you have to pick both, I assume, so that's interesting. It doesn't really say. So let's see. Can I pick all of them? No. Okay. So it looks like 2 positive, 1 negative. Okay. I am not practical. Oof. I am optimistic. I would say, I mean, it doesn't have to be me, I guess. This is a character I'm creating. But, we're going to go optimistic and imaginative. Which is funny, because exactly what's different between imaginative and creative. Let's see what they say. So, first of all, optimistic. In spite of the odd setback, your heart is committed to hope and progress. You gain even more knowledge when winning against bad odds. I'm going to real quick read these just for your sake. Practical, you know how to prioritize and disregard useless and unimportant details for the sake of reaching more important goals. You travel faster on roads. Okay, so there's the benefit. Romantic, you value the twosome ideal greatly and strive to come as close as possible to fulfilling it. You gain more knowledge in parties of 2. So this would really encourage you to find another person. I don't know if you can travel with an NPC. If not, then you would want to find another person soon. Passionate. Your can-do attitude towards your companions removes many obstacles in your way. You and your party run faster. Peaceful. Guided by your inner compass, you accept yourself and the world around you as they are. When resting by a fire, you gain more energy than other folk. Okay? I wish I knew more about the game to know how, I don't know how balanced these are, so to speak. Yours is an imaginative mind with a knack for finding original ideas to solve problems. You consume less reagents for knots that do not share your wind affinity. Gameplay effect not yet implemented, but that's what it would be. Optimistic, we already read. You gain even more knowledge when winning against bad odds. I'm not sure what that means. Are there odds? I don't even know what that means in terms of this game. Focused. Wow, that is definitely not me. You are able to fully concentrate on the task at hand. You brew tea quicker than other folk. You know, tea is supposed to be brewed at a certain temperature and time, period. If you brew it quicker, it will not be strong enough. Gameplay effect not yet implemented. Humble. You appear modest in the way you present yourself to others. You attract less attention from robbers. Gameplay effect not yet implemented. Imaginative. Your soul breathes creativity and inventiveness. See, it says creativity here again. See, that's why I was wondering, why is creative and imaginative different? You get a notion when a Sephra is near. Don't know what that means. Calm. You excel at managing your energy and tend to choose the middle ground rather than all or nothing solutions. You gain more energy from food and drink. All right, we're going to do imaginative partly because creative's not implemented. Right, yeah. So we're doing imaginative and optimistic, which I think, yes, they're both implemented. All right, bad traits. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be an easy one. So we have, I'm not going to read them all, but we have bad sight, which I'm going to click on them. So if you're really interested, you can pause and read them for yourself. Dependent. Disoriented. So far, none of these are being implemented, it looks like. Insecure. Negligent. Picky eater. Oh, this one is. You refuse to eat anything but the finest fare. You are unable to eat low-quality food. That's funny. We'll come back to that in a second. Shy. This one is also apparently available right now. Your emote icons are smaller than others. Okay. Stiff. Running ramps up instead of being instant. And lonely. Aww. You will trigger sad emotes at random when there are no folks around to connect with. Oh, that's sad. So picky eater. That's what I'm going to be because that's what I am. But funny enough, it's the opposite of what it says. I very rarely like any of the finest quality foods. More of a chicken fingers and mashed potatoes and mac and cheese girl. Fine quality foods at fine quality restaurants is lost on me. Okay. And I don't know if this additional is, again, yeah, it does seem to be a place for you to type any other traits you would like to write. I do like that idea. All right, so we are imaginative, optimistic, and a picky eater. I'm feeling that picky eater thing's going to come to haunt me. See, again, I don't know how balanced this game is because you are unable to eat low-quality food. It probably means I'm going to have to find expensive and hard to find food. But if you're shy, you just have small emojis. That doesn't seem nearly as game-breaking, but we're going to go with it anyway. Next. Okay, so this is the skills part. There are many skills for the newly awakened wanderer to find, learn, and master. Skills are divided into 5 categories: actions, abilities, tea-making, knots, and passives. Skills can be found, traded for, or taught to you by the characters and creatures you meet on your travels. Does that mean other people? Interesting. You gain the possibility to increase the amount of skills you can have active as you gather experience and level up. Before being able to use a skill, you must first learn it and then activate it from your skill book. Right-click on any skill to learn how the skill works. Knots. The tying of magical knots is the most common magical practice in Brain and Shore. I just find this whole concept fascinating. The gestures of tying and the final shape of the knot, together with the reagents tied into it, are what gives a magic knot its power. It kind of reminds me of like voodoo or something, where you kind of imbue things into objects like that. There are many kinds of magical knots. Their effects are commonly released instantly upon untying them. Knots are also what braided short folk use for writing. It is believed that the knot symbols closely relate to ancient words of making, that together with the properties of plant or mineral reagents is what gives them their power. Teas. Serving tea is a common practice all over braided shore. It is often a craft, or is also a craft connected to the mystical arts, and magical tea recipes can be acquired throughout the land. Drinking magical or masterfully prepared teas may imbue the drinker with a variety of long-term effects. So it's kind of like potion making or herbalism, okay? Abilities. Skills that require cunning, guile, or survival instincts are your abilities. These are not magical, but may very well mean the difference between life and death. So this is more like, I would assume, your typical fighting or hunting or things like that. Passives are abilities or effects that are always active. Actions. These are normal skills that your character can perform, like resting or attacking. These skills automatically come equipped with your character, so you do not have to pick them here. Talents. Man, there's a lot of different things. Your talents grant you the ability to attempt to overcome challenging endeavors on your journey. Okay. Sociality. This is the measure of your social intelligence, your ability to garner feelings of fellowship from others, to gain their trust, or to manipulate them. Physicality. This is the measure of your physical prowess, as well as your ability to intimidate or inspire by sheer might. Spirituality. This is the measure of your attunement to the spirit world and the strength of your perception into the magical realms. Mechanics. This is the measure of your understanding of mechanical devices and how fluent you are in the language of logic-related subjects. So it's kind of like in D&D terms, these are like your points. Your dexterity, your intellect, that kind of thing. Okay, so starting skills. Do I just pick one? Like, are these my only 3 choices? I don't know. Conceal identity is a passive. Your identity will be hidden, appearing as unknown traveler to others. Well, I don't want that. That doesn't sound helpful at all. Glinted lamp is a knot. Conjures a mystical lamppost that shines over a place for some time. So it's like a light spell, okay? This is so D&D-like. I'm just loving this. A line is also a knot. Aligns the world, showing the spirits of the dead for all to see. What? So you see dead people, I guess. How many can I pick? Just one, I guess? We're gonna go with late. If I don't pick this, do I get to... It's very difficult to create a character when I have no idea how useful any of this stuff will be. It's just completely going in blind. A line sounds powerful, but very specific to certain situations. Whereas lamppost one sounds like I could use it all the time. But I'm so sad and like, what if I really wish I had the other one later? But we're gonna start with the final answer. We're gonna start with glinted lamp. Yes. Okay. Now our points. We are not gonna do much in we can't even do physicality if we wanted to. So how much spirituality and sociality? Oh, we have 1 point literally to put into something, so we're going to go social. Okay. Next. Appearance. No matter how much energy you put into your own appearance, how you look and how you present yourself plays a big part in how others perceive you. So let's start with eye color. Char. Is that like charcoal kind of color? Like a dark gray blue? Pale char? Deep char. Yes, this is like black and gray. Cinnabar, which is kind of red, pink, and then like bright red. Cobalt, which is blues. Okay. Jade, which is green. Marble, which is kind of white pale. Sulfur, which is yellows. Umber, which is kind of hazel browns. Okay, we're going to go green because we always do. The question is, do we want jade, pale jade, or deep jade? If I was like a really popular streamer, I would ask in chat because I'm confused. I think we're going to go jade. Pale jade's a little too pale, and deep jade I think is just a little too intense. Okay. Voice.
Hey.
Did I get to pick my gender? I thought I did, but these are like...
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
We're gonna go B.
Hey.
So that's it, eye color and voice. Again, another place to type in additional information if you want to make notes for yourself for role-playing purposes so you don't forget. Equipment. Good grief. This is just the most D&D RPG thing I've ever done in my life. Okay. You start your journey with a handful of items in your pack and some worn equipment. On your travels, you can strive to get new and better equipment by exploring, trading, and overcoming challenges and enemies. There is no coinage or specific currency in use in Braided Shore. So mastering the art of trading will be key to your material wealth. Right-click on an item to see the approximate value and other details. You cannot carry an infinite amount in your pack. Renting luggage space at a train master's stash, available on most train stations, is a good way to store things you want to keep but don't have any use for. Stats and equipment. Besides talents and skills, your character will also have 4 cardinal stats. Force, ward. Man, there is so... This is not a beginner's game. Force, ward, speed, and burden. These affect a variety of things and depend primarily on the equipment you wear, but also certain skills and other effects. I wonder how much all this really matters. Force is governed mainly by the deadliness of your weapon. When you engage in a combat situation, force is the stat that dictates the power of your attacks. Ward is granted mainly by your armor and protective equipment. Ward represents how much force you can deflect from an opponent's attack before you start suffering blood wounds. So like attack and defense, speed influences your burden as well as effects from various equipment. It affects your stamina and your ability to tie knots quickly. In combat, speed hastens your initiative and quickens your attack timer, enabling you to reach higher hit probability faster. Burden is the antithesis of speed. It makes you slower, increases time to tie knots, and slows down your initiative. Burden is connected to your encumbrance, particular armor granting high ward, making you sturdy but sluggish. Okay, so in other words, if you're wearing heavy armor and big heavy weapons, you're going to be slow and have a lot of burden. If you're in light armor, things like that, then you'll be speedier. Got it. Start equipment. What am I supposed to do? Store recall. Do I just roll, I guess? Am I rolling? Rolling. Do I just keep rolling? So what did I get? Old grain sack from the Practical Wonders travel packs of bulky shells, Fisher's basket, and the farmer's helmet. Haversack, the well-made carrier, is a treasure. Bags and carriers come in different sizes. Okay. So that's your bag. This is like a cloak, a sad-looking back piece. Aww. And then I got some disposable shoes. Okay. So, and then I got like some bread and stuff. Store or recall? Do I just keep rolling? Do I get different choices? Okay. But like if I like one, can I store it and then roll the other stuff? See, it says it's based on cards. Interesting. What is this thing? A dented Tomback mirror. Okay. Oh, so that's the same bag again. Ooh, what are you? A damp torch. Okay, so I'm imagining we're gonna fill out each one of these spots. And so when I get one that I like, I store that, I guess. What are you? An armlet? This is way too challenging for me. Like, I just want to pick each spot. I'm just waiting for something to call out to me. That's not going to be something that's probably going to happen easily. I do like this, so let's store that. Nope, that didn't work. I'm confused. Store, I want you. Maybe. I don't know. This is a little overwhelming, to be honest. Alright, let's store these. That's a cute enough bag, I guess. I'm confused. What is that? I guess I should make sure we have a bag. But not by itself. Alright, there. That looks good. I have no idea. We're gonna just go with it. Name. Okay. Your given and family names will appear to all the members of any party of wanderers you join. Your name will stay with you and cannot later be changed. Much power lies in a person's true name. Choose it with care. Your nickname is yours alone and cannot be seen by others. It cannot be changed or added, or it can be changed. Okay. Oh, I can't pick my name. I have to roll? Like you don't actually pick your name? I don't know what this store and recall nonsense is. Estra. Okay, so we'll store that in case we want to use that later. Summit. What sounds like a good seafaring name? Yak. Sierra. Vasca. Sert. Okay, we're gonna go with Estra. Family name. Deadlim? Does it sound like a piratey kind of name? Estra Deadlim? Vasca. Yarvis. I can't even pronounce some of these. Estra Inu. Estrasana. Sounds like a medicine. I think that's AstraZeneca, but still. Estra Askin. Estra Pars. Estra Siri. Estra Yefta. Bosman. Agif. Hedra. Beck. Von. Mellet. Vahani? Estra Vahani? Okay. I like that one enough. Okay, nickname. We're gonna go. My actual name I would have chosen if I was able to actually pick my name. Or she knew. Spelled the special way. Alright. Finish. Finish? I think we're done. Okay, I was on a journey at sea. I was traveling on land. I was captured. I can't remember. Let's go journey at sea. Proceed. All right, we are 36 and a half minutes in, and I guess we're getting ready to start the game now. That is some intensive character creation. And yet I got to choose my eye color, and that was literally it. Okay. Enter world. Alright, let's do this. The people of Braided Shore use knots instead of letters and words for writing. Learning to read them will allow you to interpret signs and messages. You are one of many.
You are one of the many who have outstayed their welcome here, and the time for your dispatch has arrived.
Move along. Walk fast.
Hard voices and harsh hands drive you up a gangway
Up the walkway.
into the dark,
Move along.
dank belly of a wooden hulk. The floor heaves, the roof creaks, and icy drops of water stab at you from cracks in the hull. Only the closeness of your fellow travelers saves you from the worst of the cold. The ashen sky and the rolling waves are impossible to tell apart. Food and sleep are rare and brief. Days pass without shape or number. Some journeys we choose. Others are chosen for us. You hobble down the gangway with a body stiff and aching. The air is warm and rich with spice, and you're greeted with kind gestures, for strangers here are welcome. You shoulder your pack and begin to count the ways you'll spend your freedom.
Resting. Do not show tutorials. Nope, we are gonna... I definitely think we're gonna need tutorials. Okay, let's get a look at this UI. So, up here... energy and stamina, life pedals, whatever that means. Traveling at night has you more cautious. Empty hand, you are not quicker as the burden of weapons does not weigh you down. Battered and bruised, you have suffered hardships and misfortune and need attention. Why do I need attention? And then what is all this? This is, I guess, my way of emoji communicating with people. So I'm like waving. Okay, so you cannot chat in this game. I did read that. So if you want to talk to someone, I guess you could use these arrow keys and things to try to have them understand what you need. And there's, I guess, quite a bit of choices. Oh, okay, so you make that go away completely if you're not interested in the emoji thing right now. You just do that, okay? Onto here, character sheet. Life petals are what keeps you alive in this world. You lose a life petal each time you lose all your energy. Beware of losing all your life petals and take good care of it. What happens if I lose all of my life petals? Is this like a the game's over kind of game? That would be interesting. Why do I have 5 burden? Okay. Oh, these are my descriptions that I can choose. Okay. Okay. Next is my backpack. I have a child's knapsack. Of course I do. Worn sulfur veil and a novice mystic bodywear. Puzzle box. Deep umber bread. Okay. Skill book. Rest. Toggle hood. Like that's for real an action to like pull my hood back? Are you sure you want to relieve your memory from toggle hood? I don't know what that means, so no. Battle stance, which is an action. Attack. Oh, okay, so I can pull him down here. So if I want to be able to pull my hood off, I can like stick that down here. We're gonna take our... No. How do I put it on my bar? Oh, it's over here too? I'm so confused. So this must be non-combat and these are combat? Yes, that's what it is. Sure. And these are my reagents. Okay. Oh, zoom in, zoom out. Make that go away, make it up, okay. Map. Oh, right. So here we go, our first look at the world of the braided shore. It started me in the north. So this is basically the size of the world. I start here and have this whole length of here to travel. I don't know if this is available yet because there are these like names for places, but all of this down here and all of this up here is just empty. But for now, I am in a place called the Livid North Coast in Harrow Ledge by Ribbon Isle. Okay. At Fairy Cove and Ironwood Point. Okay, I can place notes. That's super handy. Alright. Oh, I screenshotted. That's like right here as a button. They definitely encourage you to screenshot things, I guess. Options. Always show party names. I can't click that. I cannot change any of these settings. We're going to take this to 50%. So I can put my headphones back up. Okay. Return. Is this me? No. Where am I? Am I here? Oh, okay. I see myself. This is me right here. Refugee, can I talk to you? We'll get moving inland as soon as we're ready. Okay. Go on ahead. No point waiting on us. I have a few things to attend to still. Curious traveler. Finally, solid ground beneath my feet. I heard one of the sailors call this land Braided Shore. Ah, the air feels somehow welcoming. You know, I gotta be honest, this is not the most welcoming looking environment. It's a little dark and gloomy. Some of us are going to a city called Crossings. The girl next to me on the voyage kept talking about it. I can't see her here. I wonder what happened to her. Sounds like a quest. Well, we can't stay in here the rest of our lives. Don't ask me. I'm a stranger to this land just as much as you are. Find some food, maybe? Sure. Can I pick, like, herbs? Shh, keep your voice down. I don't want my shipmate over there noticing we're talking. I grew up not far from here. As soon as you may, you should head west. Okay. When the woods begin to clear, turn to the southward. So west until the woods clear, then southward. Keep going until you reach the fishing village of Mir. Speak to the steward of the tea house. I know she has a soft spot for tragic life stories. She will take your plight to heart and give you a free meal, at least. Wind's blessing on your path, friend. Ooh! I got little plus signs. I assume that means I did something I'm supposed to do. Walk away from the boat. None of us are coming back out of the ship. Plead as you will. Be happy we dumped you here and not you overboard on the way. Push off. Well, he's not very friendly, is he? What did I just do? I clicked like across the shore and... Where am I going? This is west. Ooh, look at this, like... Is that like a building? Okay, I didn't mean to... Let's just head west until the woods... Oh, what is that? That glue that glows. Let's pick it. Can we pick it? Yes. Anything else glow? I feel like I should be exploring. Should I be exploring or just heading west? I don't really know. I've been playing New World and I feel like I should be chopping these trees down, but alas, they do not seem to be choppable. Is this a river? Or a road? So we had the one mushroom. So far, nothing else seems to let me highlight it. Ooh, what's this? Oh, highlighted. Ooh, what's that back there? Oh, shoot. I found a stone now. The stone appears to cover something. Only with brute strength can the stone be turned over. Let's try. I don't know what this means. Okay, I guess I failed. Endeavors are challenges that require considerable effort, often requiring you to employ them together. I see, so that meant I needed 3 people to lift it. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I needed 3 people with strength to be able to lift that thing. So, oh, who are you? Are you a real person? Can I run? How do I run? I feel like there's only 7 people in the server. And yet, a lot of things seem to really do want you to have a party. So I'm not sure if that's going to get frustrating or not. Who are you people? Nervous, Mystic's Maid, Skulking Bandit. Oh, those are bad people. Oh, what a relief to see a friendly face. My mistress often sends me out to gather reagent at dusk. She says some of them must be collected at twilight, and I fear some even after dark. There are terrifying things there at night. This is just a game of constantly hovering over things to see what I can click on. What is that? So I have to go the long way around these rocks, I guess. I will say the slow pace of movement makes you definitely feel like you need to look around a lot. No, that's not where I was clicking. I want to know what this is. No, don't leave the cave. I want to zoom in. Can I zoom in? Really? I can't, like, there's nothing? This is like nothing? I can't click on it? How is that nothing? There's a big, like, dude there. And it's just nothing? Okay, so I guess there's fast travel. Or I should say it's not all open world, I guess. Oh, we'll take that. Fine, fine, fine. I don't have brute strength. Yes, yes, yes. Where do I go now? This way? It is weird that I'm behind trees and now I have to like sometimes they disappear to let you see, but then sometimes you can't see and so you're just clicking randomly hoping your character will go somewhere. Like, I don't know where I'm going. See, now I'm walking all the way back around because I couldn't see. So that would be some feedback. I don't like, if you're going to walk behind things, they should consistently disappear, not sometimes, because then you don't know where to click to move next. Right, like now, like just clicking. Ooh. I guess I'm not supposed to go that way, but I did find a berry bush of some sort. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It doesn't want to seem to let me off the screen here. Let's look at the map. Looks like I need to go west still. Oh. I am very attracted to shiny things. Any game I play like this, I have to pick everything and ooh, an altar of some sort. So yeah, if my mouse highlights it, I'm gonna have to explore it. Two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's not even possible. Oh, I see. I'm 2 of those. So we would need... Okay, I got it. Wow, you would need like a strong party of people with those traits. Interesting. So it's not like a beginner area then, like there would be a point to having higher level people come here. Oh, who are you? Hello, wanderer. Have you met my master? She is mighty famous. Her nickname at the university is Quietwise. We are walking the woods together. Been doing it for several seasons, in fact. Master promises to teach me everything. I can't wait to learn. I guess she just takes a while to warm up? What do you think? Well, that's weird, buddy. Yeah, I don't think you're going to learn anything from this chick. I think you're just stalking her at this point. This is a very slow-paced game. I've been playing New World, which is action combat. After that, this is it's a definite change of pace. Turn away, wanderer. Oh, that doesn't sound very friendly. You persist? Very well. I own no mandate to stop you. But do you know what temptations dwell beyond this gate? If only the Hessam could speak. Let's get these mushrooms while we're at it. Let's look at the map. Well, we are supposed to go through the gate of the west, so yes, indeed, we are going to go this way. It is almost 11 o'clock my time. I am starting to get sleepy, unfortunately, and I feel like we just started our journey. I don't want to stop. Look at that. Those are ropes. I mean, knots. So that's like says something, but we don't know how to read knots yet. Or ever, I don't know. Wonder if there's animals in this game. Like beasts. I haven't seen any life yet other than people. So I'm not sure. Wait, what was that? I swear I just saw something run like a squirrel. Did I see birds earlier? I think I might have seen birds earlier. Yep. Wait, what is that? Is that a bird? Okay, so I think we've seen birds. But I don't think I've seen any ground creatures. What is this place? You have a feeling something esoterical is nearby. Okay, I don't seem to be able to interact with this building. Am I in a town? I'm walking on my own now. I'm not controlling myself. They call it the Cloud. I do not know who named it. I've never heard of a Sephra outside of the Cossack Council that would tolerate being near so many people. Hey, I have something that allows me to do something with Sephras. A gambling Sephra? Why? What have we here? A delicious stranger at my gaming table. Don't keep me waiting, sweet dandelion. What is the worst thing that can happen? Let us play. Okay. I'll do some gambling. Whoa, welcome to the passage. The game of passage is outlawed due to its unlawful nature. Okay. A hand of passage totals 6 cards, which are all 2 values on them. The topmost number represents the card's minimum value, and the bottommost is the maximum. When a card is played, a random number between the maximum and minimum is rolled and added to your total score. Once you have played a card, the turn is passed over to your opponent. So it's like a mixture of 21 and like, I don't know, dice. And you can hold. Okay. Let's give it a go. The oldest sister rolls twice and picks the highest number. So we're trying to get 20. Really? Oh, I automatically win. Right? Alright, now we're at 18. So I can get up to 12 now. Oh. Do I want to risk it? Yes! This is fun. 20 again. So 7. Oh! 23. Ooh, I only can get 6 more. Five more. Yes! Did I win anything? I kind of want to play again, though. Real quick. Then I won't play anymore. 20. Oh, shoot. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? We have to pass. Oh, come on. Next one. Oh, shoot. I'm getting bad luck this round. I don't even know what this is for. Like, we don't have any money. I have no choice. Yes. That one. Oh no. All right, we'll say no. Did I get anything for playing? I don't really know. I don't seem to have. I think it was just for fun. I don't know. Well, we are going to end at that note because I'm sheltered currently, apparently. And it's been an hour and 15 minutes. So I think we're going to end the stream there. I feel like a good chunk of that was learning about the character customizations, which I will say are almost overwhelming. I mean, at the end of the day, I think once you understand it and you can do it quickly, it probably is super simple and very easy. But for a first-time person, it's a little overwhelming because you don't really know how it's going to affect the gameplay, especially if you've not really played yet and you don't really know how that all is going to affect what the game does. But hopefully watching this video will help you to understand a little bit about how the character customization works. And maybe tomorrow I'll get a chance to go through a little more gameplay. I haven't done any combat so far. We've literally just picked flowers. We did learn about endeavors where you need to meet other people to help you achieve goals. And we've talked to people. That's about it. But thanks for joining me. And if you're joining me on YouTube after the fact, I would love it if you'd like and subscribe and join me next time I'm live. And if you want to comment on things you'd like to see in the game next time I stream, that would be great. Otherwise, have a great night.